Hello everyone, this is Kathy with McCrafty Studio, and I am doing a 2024 recap. It's still December 2024, it's the weekend before New Year's, and I can't believe where the time has gone. October, November, and even December is now finished. I actually did a video December 1st of 2024 and I never got that uploaded. So I have just nixed that video and I'm just gonna do a 2024 recap. This will include my full finishes, my finished stitches, my starts, and then I guess the results of the 24 starts in 2024. So I'm really excited about doing this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my fully finished objects. My first full finish was Flea Market Baskets. It was designed by Holt. And I stitched mine on a 25 count cloud Lugana with called for colors, and I completed stitching this in 2024. I believe I started it, I can't remember what year I started it, but I'm very pleased with this particular finish. I got the frame from Hobby Lobby and I did frame this myself. So I'm really, really thrilled with this. I also have a video, a fully finished object video with this, and I will make sure it's, I guess, in my lineup. But this is one of my finishes for 2024. This is finished stitching it in 2024 and then fully finished it in 2024. My next fully finished object is Home Sweet Home by Stitching with Housewives. And this was released in 2024. So this was stitched in 2024 and fully finished in 2024. And I stitched this on a 28 count white Monaco. And I did change out the colors. I do have a fully finished object video on this as well. But I used DMC and then I used Anchor Black. As I flip this around. My third fully finished object is Hands On Design Home of the Brave. I actually finished stitching this in 2022 and I fully finished it in 2024. I have a video on this as well, and here this frame is. I feel like I'm kind of being a little bit redundant. I don't mean to be, but it is a 2024 recap and I wanted to start off with my full finishes. A lot of these were finished in the last few months. So anyway, there's that. And my last full finish of 2024 was Stitch Them Happy by Hands On Design. And I actually did two of these. I went to a retreat and this was the Smalls Exchange. And I have a fully finished video on this as well. This was stitched on 32 count light taupe. And I don't know if I need to put something behind and make it stand out, but I'm really pleased with this. Stitch Them Happy. It turned out really cute. And now we'll get on to some fully stitched projects that I believe that you guys haven't seen yet. The first one will be Calvin and Clyde, and it is by Stitching with the Housewives. I stitched this on a 32 count smoky dyed, I think it was Lugana, and it's by Fabric Flair. And I used the called for colors with the exception of the chalkboard right here. I used DMC 310 to fill that in to make it look like a chalkboard sign. And keeps falling down. But I'm thrilled that this is done. I also have the pickup. I believe mine is white. And I'm going to finish it very basically similarly to what Priscilla did in the picture. So I'm looking forward to getting that finished. So that should be a full finish for 2025. My next stitched project, not fully finished, but it's fully stitched project. Anyway, it's Cross Stitcher by Stitching with the Housewives. And I changed the colors on mine. When I do my finishing video, I will go over the colors, the color changes that I had. And then this was stitched on a 20 count Ada, and it was hand dyed by XJU Design, and I believe it was called Paper Bag. But I just loved how this turned out. So I'm very excited for the finish that I have in mind for this. And then my last fully stitched project was Bloom Where You're Planted. And I think I had the rain boot done, and then I finished the bee and then the watering can in 2024. I originally was going to do this as a picture but have it go vertically, but I've since changed my mind and I am doing them as pillows. So here is the watering can. I don't believe that I'm sure I haven't shown this. This was the third one that I finished, and this was stitched on a 28 count Monaco with the called for colors. And the bee. And then the rain boot. So I'm looking forward to fully finishing those in 2025. And I think the next thing that I'm going to go over are my 24 starts in 2024. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna go over my 24 starts in 2024. I actually had a total of 25. There was 2 of them. I couldn't decide if I was gonna start Roses Blanches by Reflet de Soie or Flowers of the Holy Night by Glendon Place. So these 8 are the ones that I did not start in 2024. They didn't, not that they didn't make the list because I really want to get them done, but I had several other starts which I'll go over later. But this is just the recap of the 24 starts in 2024, which I only did, I believe 16. So the first one that I did not get started was Home is Where the Wreath Is by Stitching with the Housewives. And I have a really cool finish in mind for this. So this is actually going to get started and finished in 2025. So that is a goal that I have. I'll go over that in my plans. But I also have the Wreath Swap 1 and 2. And I'm not doing all of them. I am just doing a few, but anyway, I am going to be working on that in 2025. The second start that I did not finish in not start or finish in 2024 was a pattern of the month from Stoney Creek from 2023. And it was, I think, Be Happy. I'm not sure if that's what they called it. But this one is Be Happy Today. And I just dropped it on the floor. The second one is Enjoy the Little Things. And number 3 of the series is Life is a Journey. Number 4 is Listen to Your Dreams. Number 5 is Love with an Open Heart. And then the 6th in the series is Take Time for Yourself. And I'm gonna finish it as one piece. This is what it looks like as one piece. And I like it because it's narrow, and I have all of the everything. I have the fabric, the charms, the called for threads. So I am looking forward to getting that started and finished as well. I don't know about it being done in 2025, but it is something that I want to get started because there's a couple of areas in my house that have kind of narrow dimensions, and it would fit perfectly there. The third project that I didn't get to in 2024 was Flowers and Lace, and it is a dimensions kit. And it came with Ada, but I'm switching it out to, I believe, Lugana. It's a 28 count wheat Lugana is what my plan is. And I believe that you can get this pattern on Cooler Design Studios. So the kit is no longer available. Copyright was 2003, but you can get the pattern if you're interested in that on Cooler Design Studio. And I'm back. My next start that I didn't get to in 2024 was the Finery of Nature, which was is a gold collection dimensions kit. And then I have another kit. It was called Red Crane Geranium, I think is what it's translated to, but it's an RTO kit. I think I'm gonna make a pillow out of it, but anyway, I didn't get to that. And then I have the Butterfly Kisses series. It was from December 2015 to, I believe, February of 2016. And it looks like this. And then the first one is Live Every Moment, Love Beyond Words, and Laugh Every Day. And I have two more that I didn't get to, and this was Stitch Buttons by Running with Needles and Scissors. And the final 24 starts in 2024 that didn't get started was Flowers of the Holy Night by Glendon Place. But I actually think I'm going to get this started potentially on the 31st. I think I might do this on the 31st, the day before New Year's Day, but I'm not quite sure on that. But I really wanted to get this started because it's just beautiful. Hello, I'm back. These next 16 or 17 projects were the remaining 24 starts in 2024. These are ones that I've actually started. The first one up will be the Loose Feathers Summer, Autumn, Winter. It'll look like this. And here is my progress. And my next start was by Modern Folk Embroidery, the Zimmerman coverlet. And I had to restart this. I got off on the corner. And I'm using a Mrs. Sadis silk in the color Peacock. And then the linen I'm using, it's a 40 count XU design. And I believe it's Dragonfly, but I'll have to double check on that. Don't quote me on that one. And the next one up is Winter is Past by Blackbird Designs. This is so pretty. And here's my progress. I think I showed this in my last video, and it's just the left corner start. I haven't stitched anything more on that. And the blue work pairs. I actually wanted, there's 4 different patterns, 3 pairs each. I would like to do all 12. And I started and finished 1 pair. So 1 down, 11 to go. And then I have the Dimensions kit. Looks like it is mason jar lineup. That's what it'll look like. And I have a very minimal start. And it's on the left side. So on the left side. And one of my next starts was Forget Me Not by Blackbird Designs. It's really pretty. And a left corner start. And my next start was Every Opening Flower with Thy Needle and Thread. And a left corner start. This is one of my favorites. I'm doing this in remembrance of my grandmother and remembrance of my grandma. The Scarlet House, Roses for Ruby. And this is being stitched with silk. It's all the called for, and it's just really, really a fun, I really love working on this. So I have the left corner border going on. So yeah, Patriotic Stitch. It's American Sampler House by Annie B's Folk Arts. And this is my start. I had originally wanted to start this, I think it was on a blue sky linen, and the blues were kind of matching the linen, so I started it on a different fabric, and it's Vintage Blue Whisper, I believe, by Zweigart. And there's my start. And the next one up is Père Noël by Hands On Design. And I'm doing this in a 32 count charcoal, and the threads are by Color and Cotton, and it's just the top of the end. This one is Roses Blanches by Reflet de Soie. I had originally selected a blueberry, I think it was, by Fiber on a Whim. It was either 36 or 40 count. I'm thinking it was 40 count. And I'm using Sulky, S-U-L-K-Y, Sulky thread. And the Sulky thread on that particular fabric was too, I just thought it was too much. So I picked a different fabric. And this is a fabric I picked up at the retreat I went to. And it's Shades of Purple. And it's by Live and Dye, D-Y-E-L-A. And this is my left corner start, but I like how the stitches are laying much better on this. It's so pretty, very pretty. This one is Spring Quaker by Lila Studio, or Lila. I've heard it both ways. I'm not for certain, but I usually say Lila. And I just have the first 2 letters in the upper left corner. This is the A and the B. And my next one is Summer at Cherry Hill with Thy Needle and Thread. It's going to be so pretty. And I have a left corner start. Oops, lost my needle. Hold on. And my next start that was from the 24 starts in 2024 was Spring Quakers by Rosewood Manor. And left corner start. And I'm using Valdani threads. So I'm using the called for Valdani threads with this. And I believe it's on a 28 count. Picture this Plus fabric. I selected a different one than what was used in the model that was pictured, but I'll have to give you that information when I do a little bit more on there. This one I'm very excited about. It's the Scarlet House, the Smith sampler. And I'm changing mine into blues and greens. There's peacocks on this, and I love peacocks. And I thought it would just look really cool with blues and greens. And I just got a minimal start, but I like how it's turning out. So I'm very anxious to see what it's going to look like in its entirety. And so if everything goes well, I will of course give my color conversion if anybody's interested. And then this is one of my projects that I want to focus on in 2025, and I'll have a separate video for my 2025 plans. This is just the recap for 2024, kind of a catch up, because I missed the last few FlossTubes. I meant to do one every month, but life happens, the holidays, work, I got COVID. It was a lot going on. So, but yeah, I do look, but anyway, my next, start that I started for 24 starts in 2024 was the Heartland Sampler. And it's by the Scarlet House. And I have a minimal start on this as well. And I am doing this on a coffee tea dyed 28 count Monaco. I dyed this myself. And there's my minimal start. It's just the corn stalks in the field. And then my last start, I guess, the 24 starts in 2024 was Teresa Kogut's Lamb That I Love. And left corner start on this as well. It's going to be so pretty. I'll be right back. And this segment is about the samplers. It's been a few months. I didn't do a FlossTube in October for an update on my sampler September. There were several that I wanted to start, and I started all of them but one. So the one that I didn't get to was the Bridget Powers 1840. And again, I was only going to do the top, but I was pretty pleased that I was able to start all of them with the exception of that one, and that one will most likely get started in 2025. So some of the starts that I talked about were, the first one up was Francis's Sampler Berries. It's part of a club, Erica Michaels and Dying to Stitch. And the start that I had was for Francis's Peacock, and this is my start. The next sampler that I wanted to start was, I consider it a sampler anyway, was this is a new release by Rosewood Manor, and it's Flowers of the Quaker. And I'm using the called for Veldani threads and my customary left corner start. And the next sampler was Remember Me Sampler and Tree. And this is by Hello from Liz Matthews, and I'm gonna do this. And I did exchange to some Gloriana silks. It's MPI and a mix of Gloriana silks because I like the over dyed effect. And I had a minimal start on this left hand corner for that one. Next up is Entre la Bleu, and it's by Reflet de Soie. And my left corner start on that. And this is a 2024 release as well. It's by Fox and Rabbit. It's Ann Harper, 1839. And my left corner start. It's beginning of that little flower in the corner. It's really pretty. And this one is also a 2024 release, and it's Fleur de Alphabets. It's by JBW Designs. This little pattern is very deceiving. It's actually larger. I'm stitching this on a 36 count antique lace by Seraphim, and I'm using Rosewood Manor and Calico Kitty. And there's my left side start on that. It's really pretty. And then this one, this Happy Morning by Plum Street Samplers. And I got this kitted, I ordered it from Country Samplers in Spring Green, Wisconsin. And I got a very minimal start. It's just the corner berry. And then this one, Sarah Welsh, 1764. This is actually really, really pretty. And then left corner start as well. And the final sampler that I wanted to get started from Sampler September 2024 was Flights of Fancy, Italian, 1801. I'm very fascinated. I'm not sure why I like these birds so much, but I do. And it's by JBW Designs. And I got the minimal start top leaves. It's really pretty. And I think that covers all of the sampler starts that I had. I have several other starts that I started in 2024, and just a moment and I'll bring those out. Okay, my next start, it was Raven by Yasmin Made with Love. And I just love this bird. I just thought it was really cool. I am going to change out the spiders. I'm going to do a different motif. I haven't decided which ones yet. And I believe that I'm going to change out the bat motif right here. I'm going to keep this picture, I'm going to frame it, up all year. And so I am stitching this on an 18 count fabric flare speckled hen. It is a fabric that I picked up at my retreat that I went to, and this is my start. And it's gonna be just beautiful. I think it's gonna really look cool with the oranges and the black. I think it's gonna look amazing. My next start was Jolly Green by Ink Circles. I had to restart this. I got off, so I had to unpick and restart because it's symmetrical and so early. It might have been different if I was more done or had more progress made, but yeah, I went ahead and restarted. And I'm using the called for threads, and this is being stitched on a 40 count Morning Dove by Lakeside Linen. I think it's Morning Dove, don't quote me on that, but anyway, it's really, really pretty. I belong to the Sayings of the Season Club through Fat Quarter Shop and Stitching with the Housewives. And I have started, it's a minimal start, left side, of course, on Summer is that sunflower or yellow flower there on the left side. And I had a start by, this is the retreat piece that I took to work on, and it was by Modern Folk Embroidery Hossingland Blommer, and I'm doing mine in blues, and I made some more progress on it as well. I think it would be cool if I could get it done before I went back to the retreat in 2025, but we'll see. But it's really turning out well. And then I actually will go over this in haul, but I had picked up Charmed Santa's Faces. It's by Mill Hill. It's an older kit. And I got all 6 Santas, but I've started this Santa. And here's my progress. It's beaded, it's on paper, and of course it'll be an ornament. So it was really inspired. After I decorated the tree, I actually was able to go to a cross-stitch shop, and they had all 6 of those kits there, and so I picked them up, and super happy that I was able to get those. So I'm hoping to get those done by Christmas of 2025. I'm also started the Blooming Roots series. It's by Stitching with the Housewives, and I'm getting the kit through Fat Quarter Shop. You get the pattern and the called for threads, and I have a finish in mind for this, and I'm doing mine with called for threads, and it's 1/1 on Heritage. I might have to outline the pink. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. You see it better than you do on camera in person for the pink poinsettia, but we will see how it all turns out. I might have to do an outline. Might stand out more when I get the center of the flower in. I'm not sure, but I picked a kind of Heritage. It kind of is reminiscent of a tea-dyed, coffee-dyed fabric, and I thought maybe the stitches would stand out better. But I am just doing that house segment, this part right here, including the border. She has different borders for different houses, but I don't believe that I'll be doing the names of the house. So, but that was a start for 2024 as well. And then also too, throughout the year, I like to incorporate other stitches that I've previously started and worked on. First one up, I don't think I made any progress since the last time I showed this, but it's Soup of the Day by Dirty Annie's. And here is my progress. It's of and then this next one is a modern folk embroidery. It's Reaching Skyward. It's from a stitch along from 2023, and I'm doing mine with sulky threads, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm using a black and then a variegated green, and that's sulky, S-U-L-K-Y. And there was my progress. I worked a little bit on that in 2024, not as much as I would like, but that is progress nonetheless. I started it in 2023. And then another one that was previously started, it was Hello from Liz Matthews. It's Basket and Butterflies. And I actually have the border finished. And I've started that little butterfly down at the bottom. It's really pretty. And then I really enjoy the series that Stitching with the Housewives seem to do. And then this is a month to month. I don't know what year this was, but it's January. I finished, I believe, May and August. And but I'm working on January. And I'm just using the called for colors, and I'm doing mine on the 32 count gray and white check. It's a Zweigart fabric. And there's your progress for January. And then I pulled out a previous start, and it's Autumn Beauties. I was cleaning out my craft room, and I ran across this and realized that I hadn't finished it. Here's a picture. It's a digital download by It's So Emma, Fat Quarter Shop. And here's my progress left corner on that. Now I'm doing mine. It's on a 14 count Ada. I think it's a Fiddler's Ada. But that is the stitching that I did for 2024. So I feel like I accomplished a lot. I would have finished more stitches and fully finished more items, but that will be my goal for 2025. But yeah, I've really had a wonderful stitchy year. And next up, I'm gonna go over some haul or delightful deliveries, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know. I like the term delightful deliveries, but I will pause here for just a second and get some of this cleaned up, and then get started on some of my purchases that I had the last couple of months. Okay, I'm back. Actually, believe it or not, I didn't do a whole lot of shopping. I do some, of course. I just like to shop. Okay, I'm back, and actually I don't have as much as I thought I did. I usually try to put everything to the side and show it on my YouTube channel before I put it away or start on it or what have you. But my first purchase, I'm part of the Stitching with the Housewives Blooming Roots Club, and I received Wild Rose Lane. And it's just the pattern and the called for threads. And I received also my last berry. It's Francis's Sampler Berries. And this one's called Francis's Florals. I'm sorry for the glare, but I don't want to take it out of the package. And according to the newsletter that I received in the package, that is going to be the last berry. Berry for the Berry Club. They aren't doing it for 2025, which is unfortunate. So now I'm going to have to find some other little club to do. I really enjoyed getting that Happy Mail. The next thing was the Ornament Mystery 2024. It's by Chantel's 141 Design Company. And this was really fun. I missed out on all of the, it seemed like the advent calendars and things that other organizers and designers and companies were doing. But I was able to participate in this. And it had included, I believe, 5 designers. And then you get the pattern as well as the finishing piece by 141 Design Company. And so the first one up is the Frosty Bulb by Teresa Kogut. And then the finishing piece. And then we have the Peaceful Snowman by Annie B's Folk Art. And it comes on this tag as well, or the finishing piece is the tag. Snow Kissed Mittens by Robin Pickens. This is so cute. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the blue one. I have a snowman tray, so I think I'm gonna do the blue one. And then here's the finishing piece for that. And then Hands on Design, Home for the Holiday. and then the finishing piece. And then last but not least, Plum Street Samplers, All Is Calm. It has the donkey, the fat little snowman, and then the tag is right here. So that was a fun club to participate in. Hopefully I will be a little bit earlier. I believe Colorado Cross Stitcher, she offers an advent calendar, and I was at work. I got the notification via email, and then I was at work and got distracted, and by the time I got home and went to order, it was already sold out. So it goes fast. So next year I will know the minute I see it and it's available. I need to, just go ahead and, hit purchase. I previously shown a Santa ornament by Mill Hill, and I got all 5 kits, and I was in a cross stitch shop that had all of them, and I was really excited about it. But here is the second Santa. The third Santa. Santa number 4, which is, I guess, Santa Noel. And these numbers are mine. They're not specific to the Mill Hill kit. 5th Santa, Twinkle Claus. And then the last Santa, the 6th Santa, is Charming Santa. And the kit actually includes all of the beads, the charm, the DMC floss, and then the perforated paper. So I will be creating ornaments out of those. Sorry to go off camera there. And I also, these were stitched up, and they were just, oh, they were so pretty. And so they're 4 snowmen. This is the Eastern Snowman. This is Jim Shore and Mill Hill kit. And the kit includes everything but the button. There's a button that goes with it, but you can just, stitch the design around it. But these were really pretty. This is the Northern Santa, or if I said Santa, I meant snowman. So Eastern Snowman, Northern Snowman, Southern Snowman, and then Western Snowman. And like I said, all-inclusive kits. And this, I don't believe these particular pieces I'm not going to do on paper. The Santas, I am. The snowmen, I am not. Also, I went to a couple of craft fairs, and I picked up a quilted bag. It's very pretty, or at least I think it is. I love the sunflowers. And I picked up a couple of ornaments for my puppies. I have 2 rescues. I got them in 2023. I have Saint Bernard and also a blue heeler mix. And these are just representations of them. They're just the cutest. And since I got them in 2023, I picked up an ornament for each of them in 2023, and then I picked up these ornaments for 2024. I am going to write on the back of them so I don't forget. And yeah, so I will probably do an ornament a year for my fur babies. The next thing I picked up at a craft fair was a, hand embroidery has a special place in my heart. One, because my grandmother taught me how to embroider, and it also, it's what created my, love for all things stitching. So I picked up these pillowcases, and this woman, she had pillowcases, tea towels, baby quilts, you name it. But it came with 2, and I'm gonna make a project bag out of it. So I have the first one, the butterflies and the ladybug. And then the next one was just a floral heart with a blue ribbon. And I'm going to use that as a panel and make 2 different project bags out of that. So there's that. And then my final purchase, I picked this up. Fat Quarter Shop had a sale on their website. I think it was 15% off. And this was a book. It's Pillow Talk by, it's a collaboration between It's So Emma and Laundry Basket Quilts. So I just thought that was really cool. I love the pillows. And I think that about covers it. I am going to do a quarterly yarn episode. I received a few advents that I want to show. They were just beautiful this year. I kind of splurged and picked up, I think I got 3. So it was really fun to open up all of those. And yeah, so I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season from, you know, Thanksgiving through Christmas, and then now we're going into New Year's. So hopefully, not hopefully, I will be putting this video up, because like I said earlier, I did actually film a FlossTube on December 1st, and then I nixed it and then just did this video just as a recap for 2024. So I hope everyone, like I said, had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope just for really good things for 2025. And I will see you in 2025. I will be bringing out some plans for 2025. It'll be a little bit different than 2024. And yeah, so again, we'll see you in 2025, and have, oh, thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you later. Bye.